So you can see the front window of one of the Trump campaign headquarters smashed in as well, as these protesters are out there saying that they want to shut it down. They don't want him to even speak. They don't want him getting up on the podium. And what they're protesting, they say, is that he's racist, that he's a liar, that he's sexist. They're not talking about the issues. This is one protester talks about why he started to provoke this attack. Listen.
I was protesting Trump's fascism, his racism, his lies, and his women hating. I was also here at the Bernie Sanders rally last night. Nobody got punched, nobody got thrown out, there were no protests, and the reason is that there's two different things going on here. You got this, which is fascism and an angry mob, and then you got what happened last night with Bernie, and that's democracy, right there. But we're going to stop this. This is not going to continue. If it takes somebody getting punched in the face, that's what it takes. No problem.
So this is the protester that you've seen probably on social media. You've seen a lot of the close-up videos. He was punched multiple times, and there he is saying, yeah, you know, if this happens, yeah, I was kind of instigating it. If it happens, it happens. And Donald Trump is going to be interviewed by Sean Hannity tonight.
Wait, can I say one thing, though, before we get to that? You'd think the irony alarm would go off at a certain point. These are people in the name of tolerance are preventing others from speaking. These are people who are claiming Trump is a fascist, so they're using force to shut down his rallies.
Right.
Really? Who's the fascist? When you use force, when you use physical force to prevent someone from expressing his views, you are the fascist.
But this guy, to argue for him, he's holding up a sign with Donald Trump's face on it, and it's got nasty stuff all over it, almost like a mask, and that's not good. But he's not punching somebody and then got punched back.
No,
he's holding it up. He's with some guys, apparently. Our producers are telling us with some guys that had KKK hoods on, so you can see why it happened. But
yeah, look, I'm not defending punching anybody. I'm against punching anybody except in self-defense. I'm just saying, take 3 steps back. Here you have protesters chaining themselves to cars to block access to a Trump rally, smashing the door in New York City outside the guy's house. If you can't be unmolested in your own home, I'm just against anybody hassling people where they live.
Right.
That is an act of force.
I don't want to get hung up on that one guy, but to your point, shutting things down so people who are actually going there, who are undecided voters. Washington Post interviewing a lot of these people who tried to go to their rally were undecided voters. They're going to listen to an hour-long speech around ideas, hopefully, so they can make up their decision before they go to vote on Tuesday.
Well, if you disagree, tell me what you disagree with. If you think that Trump's immigration policy is bad or his trade policy is stupid or whatever, tell me your version, win me over. They have no interest in that. They want to prevent him from speaking.
I don't think it's about his trade policies or anything. It's about what they believe is hate speech. And so they think that that's licensed to do this and shut down his First Amendment right, which is not fair, and also shutting down the First Amendment rights of everybody who's trying to go and see him.
Hate speech is itself. I'd love to have someone explain what hate speech is. It's speech that I don't agree with. Therefore, you shouldn't be allowed to utter those words.
Right.
I mean, that's really what it, you know, like what is hate speech exactly? It's something that I find offensive. Therefore, you shouldn't be allowed to say it.